Okay, we know you and you know us, and this tonight is a clash of the titans, or possibly even a meeting of minds, as the fantastic Smiley culture meets the phenomenal PAMS house. Friday 8th of October, UEA LCR. If you weren't here, where were you? Because this tonight is going to be one hell of a night. Two giants meet, clash together under the umbrella of the superb DJ ASYS. This is going to be one hell of a night. It's going to be one hell of a night, isn't it?
I believe it is going to be one hell of a night. How are you?
Yeah, I'm awesome. Yeah. She thinks it's going to be one hell of a night. I think it's one hell of a night.
I think it's one hell of a night.
She does. She's told us once. She's told us twice. Go on, tell us 3 times.
I think it's going to be one hell of a night.
You know this, so let's go in. Smiley culture versus PAMS house. Yes, yes.
That.
Okay, here we are with the main man of the night. It's ASYS. He's a superstar. He's over from Germany.
Hello.
Okay, how's your week been so far?
Really busy week as always. A lot of touring, a lot of production in the studio, organizing the next gigs, the next releases for my label, and a couple of side step projects and collaborations with friends.
Yeah.
Really busy, but well, it's passion. It's not just work.
Finding the minute to you know, sort of make it in the music business, that you have to have your fingers in all those pies, so to speak, in all those areas, in the record label, in the production, in the touring.
Yes.
Is that what's keeping the business alive for you at the minute?
Yes, I totally agree on that. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What have you been making in the studio? What can we expect from you there?
It's not a secret. I established since like a year with Patrick from Kamui, a sidestep project, like Elric and Plays. We had a release on Dawn Records with Fucking Society, which was a remake of one of the tracks from, Oliver Klitzing.
Yeah.
And a lot of new Aces stuff is coming up. I had just released a Click Luck tune on my own label half a year ago, and planning to have the next release end of November.
How did you get into the whole dance music thing? How did it sort of happen to be in your life?
Yeah, that's pretty simple. I was just a little raver kid, hanging up every weekend in the most famous clubs in Frankfurt, called The Omen and Dorian Gray.
Yeah.
And Sven Fate was a resident at The Omen that time, and I spent like a year every weekend to his sets when he played 6-7 hours a night. And then I become more and more interested to be part of the creative scene, means into the music production. I started with Atari computer.
Oh,
just
the 1020?
Yes. 1 megabyte RAM. Yeah. That was all we had.
You had to upgrade it to 1 megabyte RAM.
I upgraded it to 2, and I thought that's the open world now.
And of course you were running Cubase on that, yeah?
Exactly, with MIDI.
Yeah.
So, and then over the time when you work in Frankfurt, which was that time a really hot spot for the techno music, for the electronic music at all, and you learn so many, you make friends with others who are into that deep as the same. And then I was keep going, and then everything was luckily growing.
Hard house in the UK has traditionally grown
It's different. Totally
of
different.
of the house movement. I mean, why is it more darker in Germany? Can you explain? Because it seems to have so much more of a dark kind of edge to it almost. Not that that's a bad thing. I quite like it. You know, this is kind of indicative for me of the animal energy and the kind of raw primal energy that's in the music.
That's a good description. I like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know, they say, you know. For me, it comes.
I can't really explain like the whole German vibe or something. I just can speak for myself.
Yeah.
And for myself, it was when I was a club kid, raver kid, as I told you, but I was also in the clubs when techno was not existing. That means to a peak time there was Madonna or Prince up in the clubs.
Yeah.
And then when first acid stuff came up in the clubs, I was like, what the fuck is that? It was so new, so different. And I was really addicted to the dark, to the mystic vibe.
The Joey Beltram, that kind of stuff.
Yes, of course.
Is
One
it
example.
Flash?
Energy Flash. And that was so different, and I really enjoy that it's not just happy. That there is something which is just the opposite, which is dark, which is music, which gives you another flow, another vibe. And for me, I worked still on that, and that's, for example, a reason I'm not a big fan of all hardstyle, because hardstyle jumped on the hard trance and become first it was dark, and then it went more cheesy.
With the Mickey Mouse vocals. And
with the Mickey Mouse vocals, with like, release the dragon. This is not scaring me, and it's not dark, it's just childish.
You know what really scares me? when I go out and you have DJs and they stop the music. That's what scares me. Yeah? When I go to a rave and they're going to wind it up and they wind it up, and they're going to bring in the big drop and then they stop and then they bring in the drop. I hate that.
You hate that?
Yeah. You don't do that, do you?
Sometimes with one tune. There's one tune. Yeah, there's one tune with the second trip. There's one part in the middle of the breakdown. It's totally silent. And you can stop and you can.
And you go, hey,
little bit play with the crowd. No, it was not my tune, but it's just obvious to stop and like, come on, and then you can keep going.
Can we have a message for all the fans, all the hard dance fans and all the ASYS fans?
Yeah, just go with your heart, just dance to that what you love, and just try to be still excited with all the things. It's just now, how can I say that? It's like a stereotype to saying, but it's not just about the drug, it's about the music. The music should be the drug. Which you should go for.
Absolutely, and music is the drug, and music is also the love as well. Thank you very much, ASYS. Thank you very much, you've been awesome. Thank you, man.